Blake Shelton gushes over really talented steps in Zuma as he joins him on stage. Watch. Blake Shelton couldn't be prouder that his steps in Zuma is following in his footsteps. Through his marriage to Gwen Stefani, who he met in 2014 and married in 2021, the God's Country singer is a steps into Zuma 16, as well as the Underneath It All singer's other two sons, Kingston 19 and Apollo 11, who she shares with ex-husband Gavin Rossdale. For the past year, Zuma has started exploring his own possible music career, following in the footsteps of both his dad and stepdad. And he just made yet another stage appearance at the latter's Ole Red Bar in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. Watch him gush over him below. After the video was shared to the official Ole Red Instagram page, fans were quick to take to the comments section under the post and rave over it, with one writing, "Can't imagine how proud Gwen and Blake must be," as others followed suit with "so special" and "the proudest parents," as well as "that's really awesome for you and him." Country music icon Blake Shelton took fans by surprise during a recent live performance when he welcomed a very special guest to the stage. His steps in Zuma Rossdale, the heartwarming moment not only captivated the crowd, but also left Shelton emotional as he praised the young teen's musical gifts in front of thousands. The concert, which took place in Oklahoma, served as one of Shelton's headlining performances this summer, but rather than sticking to the typical setlist, the night took a heartfelt turn when he paused mid-show and invited Zuma to join him before the crowd even knew what was happening. Shelton's smile gave it away. And soon a lanky blonde teenager, with striking resemblance to his mom Gwen Stefani, appeared on stage, guitar in hand. With the audience erupting into applause, Shelton wrapped an arm around Zuma and introduced him as someone he's incredibly proud of, calling him really talented. Shelton beamed as he shared how much it meant to have Zuma beside him in such a meaningful way. He added that music has been a bonding force in their blended family, and moments like these remind him just how much he values being a stepfather. As Zuma tuned up and the band shifted gears, the father-stepson duo launched into an acoustic rendition of one of Shelton's earlier hits. What followed was not only a showcase of Zuma's growing guitar skills, but also an evident display of love and support between the two. Shelton took a step back at times, letting Zuma shine, as fans recorded the performance on their phones, shouting encouragement and cheers. The video of the performance quickly made its way to social media, drawing waves of admiration from longtime fans of both Shelton and Stefani. In clips circulating online, viewers can see Zuma's focus as he strums and harmonizes alongside Shelton, while the country star watches him with pride. At one point, Shelton can be heard saying into the mic, "This kid right here is the real deal." Backstage after the show, Shelton reportedly continued to rave about Zuma's talent, telling reporters and close friends that the teen has a natural ability and stage presence that's hard to teach. "He's got something special," Shelton said. "It's not just about playing the right notes or looking cool. It's about connecting with people through music, and he's already got that figured out." The moment also marked a significant chapter in the evolving relationship between Shelton and Stefani's three sons, Zuma, Kingston, and Apollo. Though Shelton has long made it clear that he takes his role as stepfather seriously, moments like this cement just how close the family has become over the years. Sources close to the family say that Zuma has been taking music more seriously in recent months, spending time in the studio with his mom as well as practicing with Shelton when their schedules align. One insider noted that Shelton has been mentoring Zuma quietly behind the scenes, sharing tips about songwriting, stage performance, and finding his voice in the industry. Fans of Gwen Stefani were also quick to celebrate the performance as another example of the close-knit love that defines her relationship with Shelton. Since tying the knot in 2021, the couple has made it a point to put family first, even as their careers continue to demand attention and travel commitments. Seeing one of Stephanie's sons on stage with Shelton brought tears to some longtime fans who have followed their journey from the early days of their romance to their current harmony-filled life on the farm. In interviews over the years, Shelton has spoken openly about his adjustment to becoming a stepfather, describing it as both a challenge and a gift. He's never shied away from admitting that stepping into that role came with a learning curve, but also with deep rewards. There's nothing more fulfilling than being a part of these boys' lives, he once shared. They've taught me more than I could have imagined. The recent performance only reinforced that sentiment, watching Zuma grow into his own as a musician and finding the confidence to share that with an audience reflects the kind of nurturing environment that Shelton and Stefani have created together. It's not just about music. It's about connection, trust, and encouragement. As the show wrapped and the crowd continued to cheer, Shelton leaned over and whispered something into Zuma's ear before giving him a high five and sending him off stage. The smile that lit up Zuma's face said everything. There was no doubt that the teen felt both empowered and supported in that moment. Social media reactions were swift, with fans praising Shelton, not just for his performance, but for his heartfelt embrace of the stepped role. Comments poured in from fans who said they were moved to tears and admired the way Shelton balances being a superstar with being present for his family. Blake Shelton is a class act. One fan wrote, he didn't just marry Gwen, he embraced her kids and made them his own. Music insiders have also begun to speculate on what could be next for Zuma. While it's too soon to say whether he'll follow in the footsteps of his parents, some believe that he's on the right path if he chooses to pursue music full-time with two incredibly accomplished musicians guiding him. The sky's the limit. Meanwhile, Shelton is back on the road for a series of shows across the U.S. and has hinted that more family appearances might be on the horizon. In a post-show interview, he joked that he might have to up his game now that he's sharing the stage with such fresh young talent. "I've got competition now," he laughed. "Zuma's gonna steal the show." The powerful bond shared between Shelton and Zuma wasn't just a sweet onstage surprise. It was a glimpse into the real lives behind the headlines, the kind of love and mentorship that makes music even more meaningful. It was about more than a song or a spotlight. It was about a connection built on trust, time, and shared passion. For fans lucky enough to witness the moment live, it was one they'll never forget. For the rest watching from afar, the video has become a reminder of the magic that happens when family and music intertwine seamlessly. Blake Shelton may be a country legend, but to one young teen on stage, he's just dad, and that's a title he wears with pride. Zuma performed at the Tishomingo Old Red near Blake's Ranch for the first time back in August, the first time he ever performed in public. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.